The arrest of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal by the Enforcement Directorate in the alleged liquor policy scam has sparked huge protests in Delhi as well as across the country. But there is a pertinent South connect to the money laundering angle in this alleged liquor policy scam, in which Kejriwal has been labelled as a conspirator. Now, a group of individuals identified as the South Group is said to have given 100 crores as kickbacks to AAP leaders in the now scrapped Delhi excise policy. The arrest of BRS leader Kavitha by the ED last week gave indications that the agency was moving fast against Arvind Kejriwal too. Now, the allegation was that in exchange for favours for kickbacks, she was allegedly involved in paying 100 crores to leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. So let's get right down to it. Who is a part of the South Group? Well, the main arm of the entire Delhi liquor scam rests on the conspiracy orchestrated by the so-called South Group with leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. The ED is alleged that Telangana MLC Kalvakuntla Kavitha, who is the daughter, of course, of former Chief Minister KCR, Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy, the YSRCP Lok Sabha MP from Ongola in Andhra Pradesh, are two of the most prominent names. Others in this alleged South Group include the MP's son, Raghav Magunta, and P. Sarath Chandra Reddy, the son of P.V. Ramprasad Reddy, founder of the Hyderabad-based Aurobindo Pharma. Now, these individuals were represented by businessman Arun Ramchandra Pillai, apart from Hyderabad businessman Abhishek Boinpalli and chartered accountant Uchibabu Gorantla. So, we've given you all the names, and this establishes the Delhi, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh connect in the case. So what is the South Group and why did they pay such huge sums of money? Now, according to the ED, the South Group had, and I'm quoting from the Enforcement Directorate here, secured uninhibited access, undue favours, attained stakes in established wholesale businesses and multiple retail zones over and above what was allowed in the policy. Let's tell you what does the ED complaint say. It states that to recover these kickbacks given by the South Group, partners of the cartel were given 65% stake in Indo Spirits in collusion with its owner Sameer Mahindra, who, remember, is also named as an accused in this case. Now, if you look at the ED charge sheet filed against businessman Sameer Mahindra and also Vijay Nair, who is AAP's communication in charge, it's alleged that they had hatched a conspiracy with Kavitha, with Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy, Raghav Magunta, and with Sarath Reddy. Now, Mahindra, along with the South Group, is said to have conspired with Nair, formed this cartel to establish a well-oiled kickback mechanism to go ahead and recover the huge sums that were paid. The agency, the ED, has claimed that the formation of this partnership was directed by Nair, with an assurance of giving the wholesale business of Pernod Ricard, which is a French wine and spirits company, which owns many popular brands that you've heard of, I'm sure, like Chivas, Glenlivet, Jameson, Ballantine's, Royal Stag, 100 Pipers, Blenders, Pride Whiskey, Absolute Vodka, Jacob's Creek Wine, all of this to Indo Spirits. Mahindra's Indo Spirits is a major liquor distribution company. And this particular allegation is significant because the South Group allegedly controlled stakes in Indo Spirits, and this was through false representation, through concealment and proxies, according to the Enforcement Directorate. Now, what was KCR's daughter's role? What was Kavitha's role? The ED complaint has relied on the statement of Mahindra to allege that he was actually approached by members of this South Group who expressed interest in his company in Indo Spirits. Mahindra's alleged partnership with the cartel, the South Cartel, was cemented over several phone calls, over several meetings with Kavitha, and he eventually became like family to her. The ED has said this, that he was like family to her. Mahindra was reportedly not very keen on this partnership at first. And this was because he was of the view that the South Group wanted to get a big chunk, a big stake in his company without really putting in the money, without a significant investment. So he grew suspicious when he was initially told by AAP's communication in charge, Vijay Nair, that the South Group was keen on investing in Delhi businesses. He was told that they all had deep pockets, that they had political connections, and were friends of Arvind Kejriwal. And then it was Kavitha who stepped in and allegedly played a big role in actually convincing Mahindra. The duo is said to have met at a Hyderabad residence, which was recently raided by the ED, and she repeatedly said that he was like family. She said to have convinced him that they will take this relationship to a much larger scale, not limited to Delhi, but would expand to other states as well. Kavitha allegedly paid 100 crore rupees. A BRS leader allegedly paid 100 crores to the Aam Aadmi Party leadership through a conspiracy. And according to the ED, top leaders like Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia were involved. In February earlier this year, the ED, which has been probing this scam, said the main arm of this rests on the conspiracy orchestrated by the so-called South Group with the Aam Aadmi Party leadership. Now, several South Group members have also been arrested. First, you had YSRCP MP Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy's son, who was arrested by the ED. The central agency said he's a key person in the conspiracy of cartelization and kickbacks hatched along with various persons in the Delhi excise policy. Next was Buchi Babu Gorantla, Kavitha's Hyderabad-based CA. He was arrested not by the ED but by the CBI for his alleged role in formulating and implementing the Delhi excise policy. P. Sarat Chandra Reddy was arrested by the ED on November 10, 2022. Then you had the big fish, K. Kavitha, being arrested on March 15 and remanded to ED custody till March 23 in this very case.